Oh, what a nightmare yesterday was. Kinda like Dead Space. So, yeah. Yesterday was pretty not good. And I'm feeling a lot better. I was, last night I had to stop the stream because I just felt nauseous and weird. And temperature was not my friend. But today, I feel... well, I feel good enough to stream. And I think it's gonna be okay, because I don't feel any of the symptoms from last night. But I do... you know, I have this fucking... like, mouth ulcer, which I was worried about because that was how the strep throat started, so that's not fun, but I'll suffer through that. That's not a problem. I don't know what the hell's going on. Everyone's sick. My friend Joe at the studio is sick. A number of other people on Facebook are like, I'm dying. LeVar Burton had the flu. You know, Geordie LaForge. What the hell's going on? I feel like a fucking necromorph. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try to do some Dead Space and make up for last night's shortened Dead Space stream. And I think today we'll make some progress, and then I'm starting a little bit late because I'm downloading Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which has unfortunately hit a weird snag. It was like 8 hours before, then it went down to 30 minutes, now it's an hour. So I'm hoping that'll fix itself, and if it doesn't, then I'll just eat... I'll eat pant. But I feel like playing Mega Man 8 because I know it's a good game, but I know the cutscenes are bad, and that is exactly what I want right now. So I'm gonna get a bottle of water, so enjoy the ambience. I'll be right back, 1 second. You're gonna get that quality when we hit Mega Man 8. So, good game, bad cutscenes. Perfect. That's all I want. And I think in preparation for Mega Man 11, it's nice to play both a game from the X series and from Mega Man regular series. But yeah, let's do some Dead Space. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to really enjoy the game as much as I wanted to. But it's a good game. You know, I will say that it's not the most deep game experience, and some of the scares are a little bit, like, predictable. But I like so much of it that I don't care. I like the spaceship. I like the designs of the necromorphs. I like that the weapon is, like, not traditional. There's a lot going on here that I enjoy. I guess, like I said, my favorite, like, you know, type of game, or game that's like this is Eternal Darkness. So that's the kind of weird that I like. Usually. But I get some weird Lovecraftian vibes in this too, especially in some of the logs. I get to stomp. That's all I want to do is stomp. But, oh yeah, the other thing about this game is the sound design. They nailed it. Air can? Stomp in the place that you were. Now get down. Think about... oh, I have some air. No, I don't think the frame rate's caused any issues. 60 frames a second with Riva Tuner has been a good experience so far. turbo lift from Star Trek that is not. Oh, so after I got done streaming last night, I told you I was feeling like crap. I could not continue. I couldn't even check the art. And I was more than prepared to take today off. I was 100% ready. And then I went to the studio and I recorded a little bit and I started feeling better. And I, you know, took care of myself. I wasn't doing too much, but I also, I slept a lot last night. I started feeling the same way I did when I had strep throat, but now I don't. I feel like my body fought it. You know what I mean? My body fought it, and I think, well, I mean, more or less. Someone just said, who cares? Well, I mean, you're watching a stream. If you want, like, a silent playthrough, I could deliver that, too. How much you want to pay me? Nah, fuck you. No, really, though. Yeah, we're starting early tonight. We're starting early tonight. No, seriously, though. I feel... I really wish I didn't have to stop the stream last night because I hate doing that. I really do. And, I feel so much better. But I watched, Star Trek First Contact because it was just there. I haven't seen it in years. Dumb movie. Really, really dumb movie. But it's kind of like a warm blanket. You know, you watch it. Like, for me, I grew up watching that movie. That was, like, my first real exposure to Star Trek. And... it's good. It's the best of the Picard movies, but it's still a dumb action movie and lots of, like, throwaway lines that don't make any sense. Weird mischaracterizations. But I'll be good goddamned if it's not a fun movie to watch from the start to finish. So that was what I did last night, and I fell asleep watching it. But man, I had some weird fucking dreams, man. And, I slept like an extra 2-3 hours, and then I kinda woke up, I was like, I feel a little better. But this extra sleeping... vitamins... you know, all that stuff. Hey, chat, I just want to let you know, if someone's saying something stupid in chat, if you scream mods, 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 it actually makes it harder for us to ban them. Because then you're pushing it out of the way. So just to let you know. Whoever does that. You can, like, you know, let us know somehow, but, we usually see it eventually, and if we don't, then you I guess, let me know later, their username, you know. Don't know what's going on around here. Someone said the ship's been attacked. Who the hell would attack us out here? First the captain dies, now we get attacked? Carmack says someone on the bridge staff killed him. Wait, killed him? Oh, the captain. I thought Carmack, like, spoke from the dead. Can't believe that. Goddamn chaos now. Can't get through the bridge. Can't get through to anyone. Everyone's running. Getting the hell out of here. Probably should join them. So here's an unrelated thing. I've been getting some weird voicemails for the past week. And they've been... well, they've been exceptionally strange, and they're from, like, a couple different numbers. Let's see if this is one. They keep asking for Carmen, or Corman. It's really, like, tons of them. Hello, Carmen. Carmen. And then they hang up. Am I Carmen Sandiego? You hear that? Suddenly I'm Carmen. Fuck. The hell? I'm never gonna be able to recreate that, am I? Have I tried calling back? I mean, no. What am I gonna do, like, tell them I'm not Carmen? I feel like they would still call me. Or maybe it's a trick to get me to talk to them, and then they try to sell me something. Hello, Carmen? Do you want a vacation to the Sahara? Or how about Machu Picchu? We see here that we have travel records for you going all over the world. Do you want to come to Brazil? Carmen? Hello, Carmen? I thought they were saying Corman, like the director Roger Corman. Was I someone saying Carmen was one of my past selves? Because, you know, phone numbers have past lives, too. Oh my god. You tricksy hobbit. Well, gotta go down this way first, maybe. Vinny, so you're not sick? I don't want to jinx it. But I was worried I had a strep throat relapse. I don't feel that way at all right now. And I sincerely hope that tomorrow I continue to feel better. But last night was fucked. And I mean, you know, this is kind of important if you watch the streams on a regular basis. Because, you know, you get to know whether or not the streams will actually continue. Vinny, I think it was you from laughing like a goddamn buffoon on Sunday. Well, my throat didn't hurt. It wasn't a throat thing. It was a fever thing and a nausea thing. But that was the beginning of strep throat, so...
Never should have let him live.
Yeah.
Never should have let him live.
Shut it, Danvers. Shut it. Engineering log. Temple reporting. Someone has shut off the fuel lines to the primary engine and damaged the valves in the process. They need to be repaired before I can reopen them, but we're running out of time. With the engine offline, orbit decay will begin in less than 10 hours. I just can't understand who would do this. If it's one of those crazy unitologist bastards, I'll break their neck.
Henderson said they were coming. We never should have let him live.
Shut up, Danvers. Help me with the tools. Temple out.
I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit, because people are saying it's a bit loud. So I just kind of lowered it a tiny bit, like 5%. Do you think Half-Life 2 is the reason so many games had a gravity gun? Well, like, we talked about this already, but I'm just wondering how... Okay. This game came out like 5 or 6 years after Half-Life 2 did. So, not that soon, but by then, was it like almost required to have a gravity gun? And I ask you, what other games had a gravity gun around that time? Not required, but kind of cool at least. Doom 3 had a gravity gun? Are you serious? Destroy All Humans game had a psychokinesis. Oh yeah, Time Splitters, we talked about that. Future Perfect, that had one. The original Halo had almost a gravity rifle. It had an unfinished model. Ripper.
Refueling sequence activated. Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts? Oh yeah,
it's working, Isaac. I have a fuel reading. It's only a quarter full, but that's enough to restore orbit once you bring the engines online. What the hell? False alarm. I thought I saw something.
On this ship? Yeah, it was definitely a false alarm. Probably just a shadow.
Can you hear me? It's Kendra.
A trick of the
They
light?
attacked me, I ran for it, and Hammond just... He just disappeared.
Kendra? Where are you?
Nice to see you're alive and well, Hammond. I've barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them moving outside, but I don't think they know I'm in here. I can launch into everything from here. I hacked the route and found some reports from the colony. Even before they cracked the planet, the colonists were experiencing widespread dementia. It seems to be related to some artifact they found on the planet. Something called the Marker. I'll keep looking. I've got your location, and I'm going to unlock the door to fuel storage. You can get to the engine chamber from there.
It always starts with an artifact. And then it turns into fucking horror. Vinny, have you considered streaming a Devil May Cry game? Well, I talked about maybe streaming Devil May Cry 5, depending on how that is when it comes out, but... And then, you know, not buying the DLC or the microtransaction Mega Man ARM. But I know I'm not allowed to get that game because my internet parents would be upset if I bought a game that has single-player microtransactions that I wouldn't purchase. Vinny, they did the math. Microtransactions in the game don't look too problematic. Well, I really don't care. If the game is good and it gets... Like I said, I like to do a little bit of research. I find out what people are saying about it. Like friends, some reviewers, a couple, and then just kind of, you know, generally what people are saying on like social media, and I try to do a little bit of research. And if it ends up being like a really good game, because I haven't purchased a Devil May Cry game in years, but if it ends up being a really solid entry in the series, I'd consider picking it up and streaming it. Someone said it's problematic in that they are there to begin with. I mean, you're not wrong. But like I said, it would be a shame to miss out on something I might potentially enjoy for something that I can just not partake in. But it's a complex thing, and I don't know how I feel about it. Just the word single-player microtransaction makes me, like, a little nauseous. Alright, guys, I gotta stop streaming. I'm getting nauseous. But I really considered, I really considered the game. So let's see. Vinny, when RDR2 comes out, will you do a full stream? If I'm alive and not taken by the flu or swallowed by Comic-Con, then yes. Is this any good? Someone, it's fun to use, but no. Someone said definitely make the difficulty hard. It's okay, it's fun, but not good. If you want to rip off dudes' limbs, why not use the Ripper? I like ripping off limbs. I have the money for it. I'll just buy it, and then if I don't like it, I'll put it in storage. This is not the right way.
What in hell is going on here? Danvers, Henderson, he's crazy. He's pulling his own teeth out. Henderson, for God's sake. Oh, God. Is he dead? Relax. He's alive. But he hit that door pretty hard.
Man, why would he do something like that? I don't get it.
Oh. Vinny, you can open blue lockers and crates. Okay, if I find them, I'll check them out. Yeah, floating saw blade sounds like fun. Again, reminds me a lot of Half-Life 2, Yaba My Icing. Vinny, call Ocelot in this room for a unique conversation. Ocelot is busy being a character in Death Stranding. Sorry.
gravity.
The camera in this game sometimes is a little rough. Look at me, we will be in a world of pure imagination.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Oof. It's a good thing I'm not nauseous today. What am I doing out here anyway? Oh. Oh, fuck. Man, the melee's kind of bad at times. What the hell happened in the inventory? Oh. I don't know where to go. Is it this way or is it the other way? I think it's this way.
Exiting zero gravity.
Okay.
Exiting vacuum.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was the room I entered from. Isn't that nice? Nice calming sounds. Ronald Zertner. Some say Ronald Zertner himself was aboard this space station when recording his first couple of albums. Organic growth and engineering. The unidentified growth seen in other parts of the ship has now reached engineering. I don't know what the hell this stuff is. Looks like someone threw up their guts all over the walls, but it's spreading faster than we can cut it up, which is pretty disgusting in itself. Disgusting like hell. It's already in the engine spoke, and if we can't find a way to stop it soon, it'll hit the main chamber by the day after tomorrow. I hope the docs are looking into it because it's way beyond me. Yes, I'm a doctor. Let me take care of this meat that has just randomly started growing on the walls. Ah. There we go, Ripper reloaded. Yeah, the Ripper's kind of fun. It does kind of... I mean... Is there ever a reason to use any other weapon other than the default one? Especially after a couple upgrades? good sequel to this game would have been Meat Space, which is what people who play or develop VR call real life when they stop playing VR. It's only gonna get weirder from here on out. People having a name called, like, Meat Space for real life, it's just the beginning. But we'll get to Black Mirror soon enough. Everyone's gonna be in San Junipero. I thought that something was chasing me. I got scared. Just in case. Oops, that was the wrong button. I hear thing, I don't see thing. That one would have actually got up. Really? Oh, never mind then. Meat Space has been a term for years. It predates modern VR by quite a bit. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Vinny killed an innocent corpse. I like the way you phrase that. I don't know, I kind of feel like whatever the fuck is going on over here, the dude should have been, like, dead by now. Wait, I'm walking like I shit myself, so... Hang on. Okay, never mind then. Can you fuck the walls? I'm sure with enough effort you could make that happen. Man on meat, one floor up. Okay, I guess we're going up and down. We're riding the elevator. Can't wait for the elevator to get stuck and Isaac to have to shit himself. Oh, this dude. That's cool. Hey, what's up? You alright? Alright, can we pull you out of the mortal coil? Okay, I'm doing him a favor. Do you remember in the movie Aliens? When there were aliens, and then they had to do that? This map reminds me a lot of Metroid Prime. Okay, so we'll take the elevator down and then find the other elevator and then go down further. Looks like it shit himself. Oh, speaking of Carl, there's a trailer. Well, not a trailer, but he was promoting his new show today on like some talk show in Britain, and he barely promoted it. He was like, you may not like it. If you don't like the previous stuff, you might not like this one. If you like the previous stuff and you want more of that, you might not like this one. It's like, Carl, what are you doing? You're supposed to sell your show. Even though the weird thing is... Oh. Okay, goodbye. I kind of want to watch the show more now. You're still alive, aren't you? That requires a power nerd. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. Ripper blade schematic. Don't mind me. It's, you know, there's a lot of inventory space, or at least more than some games, and yet I'm still getting clogged. Did I not just pick up Ripper blades? What the fuck? What did I pick up? I picked up more... Plasma, medium air can. I got the schematic, and that was... I thought there were extra Ripper blades down here. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Alright. This is the only game where people are frequently telling me to throw away the other weapons. Vinny, throw away the other weapons, you don't need them. I don't have the thing that I need. So we'll go this way for now. There's a stasis pack, I need that. Or I could have just done that. Same thing. Yeah, people are right though. It's because of the way the ammo system works. Someone in chat said the more guns you have, the more different ammo types you get. Honestly, I'm probably gonna drop the Ripper back off at the archive and just keep 2 weapons on me at all times. I don't know why I'm calling it the archive, but we'll call it the archive. That's fine. Does Dead Space 2 have a similar ammo system? Okay, same thing. Dead Space 3 has universal ammo. Well, I'll never find out about that. Because that's a game I don't plan on ever playing. That is a game that is universally shit on. Mega Man 8 is shit on a little bit, but there are people that love Mega Man 8. Something tells me I'm gonna like it. Mega Man 8 just has shitty voice acting. Exactly. Oh, this is a big boy. Big lad went down like a bitch. Are you planning on playing Dead Space 2? Well, as I said the other day, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'm still determining whether or not I like this enough to want to play the sequel. I think if I like this game, I'd probably play Dead Space 2 for October next year. So far, I like this game. Like I said, it's a little generic, you know, horror-y. And I know that's gonna piss people off because they, you know, there's a big fan base for this game. I don't mean that necessarily in the most negative way you could possibly take it, which some people will. I think it's a really good game, and I'm enjoying it. But at the same time, yeah, there's a couple things in here that are just like, okay, there's gonna be a scare here. It's gonna be a meat monster. There's gonna be a meat wall. But that said, I like meat walls. I like meat monsters. So I'm okay with it. Also, gameplay reminds me a lot of Resident Evil 4, which is another reason I like the game. Vinny, are you gonna V-dub Black Ops 4? I'm gonna have to ask V-dub, but... you know, sometimes they just give me the Call of Duty games, because they just give them to everybody that has any kind of YouTube channel. And if V-dub wants to, if it's on my system and V-dub wants to play like the Battle Royale mode, I think that could make for an amusing stream. I'll have to ask him. If you're asking would I spend the $60 to buy the game so that V-dub could play it, well, no, I'd have to get V-dub to give me the money, and then I would maybe consider it. You know, because remember, he has to use my computer. Truth is, I never played a Call of Duty Black Ops game from start to finish. I think I played a little bit of one of their single-player games. Like, I told you, Modern Warfare 2 is the last game I actually, like, played through all the way. Well, that's not true. I played through Call of Duty World War II last year because I like the setting. And it turned out to be a really safe, by-numbers game with a lot of scripted cutscenes and a lot of heroic moments. But I liked the weapons, I liked the, there's a tank level. I mean, it was no Medal of Honor 1 for PlayStation, but it was serviceable to the point where I was satisfied. I was like, okay, it's World War II, and it's done fairly respectfully. It's fine. You know, I played through it. I didn't hate it completely. Okay, I still want to really pick up that semiconductor. Vinny, have you ever played Spec Ops The Line? No, I know what it is. I haven't played it, though. What should I, heal myself? Alright, fine. Alright, that's easy enough. Ripper blades. There's more fucking Ripper blades now. There's always something on the floor that I could use, but my inventory's too full. At least in Resident Evil 4, you generally had room, and then you could upgrade your inventory quite a bit. The only thing about Resident Evil 4 that might be annoying for some people is the fact that you have to, like, play Tetris with your inventory. But once I can upgrade my suit again, I'll get more inventory space in this game.
Engines firing.
I don't think it's okay for me to stand there, so I'm gonna leave now.
It's working. We're online and functional. Finally, some good news. Get a tram to the bridge, Isaac. I'm gonna take us back into a geostation.
Wait, we're not safe yet. Ship's asteroid defense system is offline. On the way up, the ship's going to pass through a debris field thrown up from the planet.
Hello,
crack.
Carmen?
We'll be ripped to pieces unless you restart it.
God damn it. I'll start working on it from here. Isaac, meet me at the bridge. You can do more good here than I can.
That dude's voice actor's a little... like, I don't really believe it. Okay, Vinny, do his voice then.
Isaac, you gotta get over here, Isaac. I need you to turn the engine on, Isaac.
Don't mind me. Let me just throw stones from glass houses. I'll be with you in a moment. Hang on a minute. Oh shit, now it's cold in here.
Isaac, it's me, Pee-wee. Get back to the command center.
Isaac, where are you? It's me, Nicole.
Who? Rose? I told you, Rose, I don't know what happened on the 30th of April. Jack, it's me, Rose. Do you know what happened on the 29th of February? Wait, Rose, that's not a real day. Are you an AI? I need a store. There was one behind me. Oh man, again I missed it. Oh god, it says store. No suit upgrade yet. You can buy a power node. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get another one. There's another one in that room with the tram across the big gap. I'm gonna keep the Ripper for a little bit longer, because I'm having fun with it, but I'm gonna probably deposit it eventually. I wanna enjoy different ways to kill things for a brief time. This room? The room you just left. This is a tram room. I think he means the gondola. My sense of direction, no good. So, just give me the heads up on whether or not I'm, you know... Oh yeah, this is one of them. So, there's one in here. Let's see, how are we gonna get this thing? So, I'll ride the gondola, and then find it, and then we'll go back. Speaking of inventory space, I was really shocked at how little inventory space you have in Diablo 2. I remember playing through the game, I was like, oh, I have sufficient inventory space for everything. But in Diablo 2, it seems a lot more deliberate. Like, you have such limited space that you really have to make good decisions based on the loot you pick up. You can't just pick up everything and then sell everything later. Which some games of that genre allow you to do without much of a problem. I mean, you could store a couple things in your cube, but even then, you run out of stuff. You run out of space real quick. Passed it already? Vinny, what are you dressing as for Halloween this year? A nerd? What exactly am I looking for? Am I looking for... Oh, it's in here. Oh. I would imagine it's in here. Somehow, that was easier to miss than you would expect it to be. I thought I was gonna have to stomp on some box. That it was in a nerd container. Yeah, again, for anyone who's wondering what the hell's happening with Full Sauce, like I said, Vappy had a death in the family, and I'm gonna give him a little bit of time. I think he said, like, tomorrow he should have a lot of stuff online. But, you know, I told him, I said, if you can't do this, then let me know, and I'll, you know, get some help with it. So, we'll see what happens. For now, just give it a couple more days. Hold on tight. Full Sauce will be updated. You can watch the VODs on Twitch until then. I know some people can't because they don't work for them or whatever, but soon enough. No rush. Yeah, whoever is confusing Vappy with Vaporeon or Vaprion or whatever, that's a different dude. That's not the same dude. The dude who does... Yeah, that's a different dude. It's just a similar name. So, Vappy does the full sauce channel. Those are full streams. He does the thumbnails for that. Then there's someone called Vaprion who does highlights. That's a different dude. He does like really long highlights, like compilations. Also, Vsauce is different than Vinesauce. And Goblin is Nilbog spelled backwards.
Isaac, come in. Kendra's right. The ADS is completely shut. I'll need your help to fix this. Kendra, if you can hear me, see if you can get into the ship's reports. It sounds like you have better access from there.
When were you going to tell us about the artifact, Hammond? This marker?
I don't know anything about that. It's referenced in the captain's records. They brought it up from the planet.
It's on the ship?
In cargo. They think it's of alien origin, but I don't know what the hell it is.
Really? CEC didn't know anything about it. You're lying.
Back up! I am not the bad guy here. We're all shaky right now. You're gonna have to trust that I don't know anything about it. We've entered the debris field. Get to the captain's nest. I'll explain everything later. Hammer down.
Alright. It downloaded, just to let you know. The download was like busted before. It's at 8 hours, then it was like 4, and then 1, and then a half hour, and then 1 hour again, but it's... seems like it's all downloaded, so we'll get to play Mega Man 8 tonight. I hope you don't mind Mega Man, because there's gonna be a lot of it between this, maybe an X playthrough of X4, and Mega Man 11. But it's been so long since I did like a really deep dive into the Mega Man series, and it's a series I love dearly. Not as dearly as some other people, but I grew up with it, and Mega Man was one of my favorite characters. He's one of my mains in Smash. And so, you know, to celebrate his new game that I hope is good and not poop, I figure we can do some Mega Man. When's Mega Man X7? I think me playing the Burn to the Ground clip was good enough. What about the Zero series? Well, this is always the slippery slope when it comes to the Mega Man question. Like, if I mention one Mega Man game, then a lot of people in chat start to mention every other Mega Man game. And then, what about the Mega Man Zero series? And then what about the Mega Man ZX series? What about the Mega Man DOS game? What about Mega Man Battle Network? What about Mega Man Legends? So I'm just doing the ones that I want to do for now. I would say never for the future. But the only Mega Man games I'm planning to stream are 8,
Warning.
11,
Power breach detected.
and X4 as X. And that's it.
Isaac, impact on the bridge, right at your feet. I'm reading heavy damage, but containment looks solid. Life support is stabilized. We've got to get the ADS working.
reminds me of Deep Space Nine. No. Well, it's definitely not the Enterprise. Someone said, did you ever stream Mega Man and Bass? I never streamed it, but I played it a lot when I was younger, and I really enjoyed that one. There's the level 3 suit. I also acknowledge that it's one that has some problems, but I think it's a good game.
Isaac. Damn, you scared me. The place is making me jumpy. Fucking asteroids coming through the roof. Look, I know Kendra doesn't trust me, but I don't know anything about a marker or anything else. This is supposed to be a repair mission. Plain and simple. This mess is the asteroid defense system. I can fix these boards when the main power routing is shot. You're gonna have to reroute them manually through at least 3 junction boxes to activate the primary cannon. Oh, but first, you need to activate the atrium elevators from bridge security. You can use them to get to the junction boxes. By the way, Isaac, be careful. I saw something out there, I don't know what. I only got a glimpse. It was big. Really big.
Oh jeez, that's disconcerting. Thanks, man. Someone in chat just said, Isaac is like, when do I get paid? Actually, yeah. It's a lot of dead people. Oh my god.
Stand back! Oh, that one was dead when I sealed the pod. These things don't die easily.
Fuck. I vine blinded a monster in an escape pod? Really? What the hell is wrong with me? Wait, is this like in Final Fantasy VII when Cloud and, like, Sephiroth look at the monster that's in the pod in Nibelheim? Oh. Okay, he's not here anymore. I don't know how I vine blinded that. Sometimes I'm looking at the game and I vine blind. Sometimes I'm looking at the chat and I vine blind, and I don't remember what happened just then. They jettisoned it. Someone named Sewer Clown asks Vinny, are you gonna play Dead Space 2 or 3? Now, listen, I already discussed that. I just wanted to say that someone in the chat is named Sewer Clown. That's a good name.
Bridge, come in. We've been boarded. Repeat, the ship has been boarded. We are under attack. Open fire. How are they? They've already killed most of the deck staff. We need security back up here immediately. Guns are useless. We can't hold them back for very long.
Man, I like space things. Oh, yes! I'm pretty sure this is something that you have to kill in Diablo like 1,000 times. Yeah, this dude was in Act 3. Get out of here. Turns out the Ripper actually has a use. It's not just for fun and games. I'm on normal difficulty. I know people told me to play this on hard, but that was after the fact. I mean, I died a couple times, but...
Isaac, make us whole again.
Yeah, I can do that. What would you like? I can get you some coffee. You need more lava? How you guys doing on lava? You get a hit points upgrade. It's a little far away. Just keep going, plasma cutter, you think? Armor is best HP upgrade. Just get more armor. Plasma or stasis. Save at least one node and go buy the suit first. So you, okay, I'll save a node. I don't think I can get more damage just yet. I'm gonna save 2 node, so that way I can make good decisions. Never mind. Damage will be next. That Isaac's voice is just so fucking... What is that?
This is mutiny. You'll all be tried for mutiny.
Get the suit.
Make them listen to reason.
Well, I need a store for the suit.
Hold him. By Maritime Law, Article 5469, I hereby declare Captain Benjamin Mathias unfit for duty. The marker must be delivered to the church. Terrence, please. I'm sorry, Ben, but I can't let you do this.
That's the captain.
Traitor. Heretic. Hold his head. Murderer! Hold him.
Murder! Apply pen directly to eye.
Dead. No, it was an accident. I had to stop him.
Arrest the doctor.
There is so much Event Horizon DNA in this game. Wasn't there like a wormhole off of Jupiter? That's how the Event Horizon movie starts. They have to go investigate. No, it was a ship that went missing, and then it magically appears near Jupiter. Or was it Saturn? was Neptune. It was Uranus. It was Neptune. Oh. I knew I'd eventually get it right. One of the outer planets. Only a belter would be caught dead near Neptune. The wormhole by Saturn was interstellar. Oh shit, you're right. Just checking that out. The ship will be fine. So it's getting pounded by some stroids. It can handle it. It's a tough little ship. The Defiant. Adrift but salvageable. How do you know that? Lightspeed meat. Someone in chat said, I like how everyone in chat has a wildly different opinion on how this game is played. I was interrupted by a scream, but I think you heard me. Well, it's a surprise that people play video games different. Who would have thought? But people can get a little bit salty, like if I don't play the game exactly the way they want me to play it. And I like advice, I like suggestions, I like having an optimal, well, not completely optimal, but I like when, you know, like a secret is pointed out that I would have missed. But I can only ever play the game the way I play it, which is poorly. Go play Mario Kid, you're right. Play Mario Kid should be a mem. Meanwhile, Mario can get really fucking difficult. Champions Road. The Lost Levels. The Perfect Run. The darker side wasn't as difficult as some of the other ones, but still pretty tough.
Like some of the gravity plating is malfunctioning. Keep an eye out for any kind of distortion effect coming from the floor. It could be dangerous.
What the fuck happened to this baby? It's stuck up here? The money got stuck up there too. What the fuck? It's a very silly game. Oh. thought that was gonna be like a new game mechanic where you can walk on the ceiling. I was like, oh cool, there's gonna be like a gravity mechanic. Jesus. Fuckers are kind of hard to kill. It's normal. For a minute, and I don't know why, but for like just a minute, I got a flashback looking over here to that thing I played on Sunday. Like 2 Sundays ago. It was the clown maze where it would reorient you and you had to not look at the clown. What a frustrating experience that was. That was one of the most aggravating Sunday games I've ever played, I think. Because I wanted to enjoy it. I wanted to keep going, but I just couldn't do it. I was bad. Or the game was bad. Or both. Oh, shit. Oh, you were supposed to look at the clown. Yeah, you weren't... You had to look at the clown. There you go, that's right. Step on the mine. Yeah, get what you deserve.
Rerouted. I'm making some progress with the tracking grid. One of the cannons is giving me a hard time. Keep moving.
Did a Stroid? Did a Stroid strike this area? Vinny, have you cooked anything yummy recently? Well, I canceled Red Bib for now because they were sending me things with cauliflower rice, and I was like, no. I was really not interested in their selection. It was getting a little weird. What's wrong with cauliflower rice? I didn't like it. But for, you know, the past year, I've been kind of just letting them choose the meals for me. But when I was sick, I missed 2 of the meals. I couldn't cook. And then I got some really bad steak from them. I mean, it was still pretty consistently good, but a couple times, like the most recent one I got had like really chewy steak and I cooked it medium. And I didn't wait too long to cook it. Like, it was like 2 days after I got it, so it was just weird. The cauliflower rice was weird. There's a couple other dishes that I just didn't really care for. They were like kind of mixing it up and doing like Weight Watchers meals every now and then, which I didn't choose. Usually you can... It's horrendous. Usually you can go in the system and choose the meals you want, but I hadn't done that for about a year because I was getting good ones, and then it just started getting worse and worse, and I was getting lazier and lazier. So I canceled Red Bib, which is, for those that don't know, it's Blue Apron. And I'm taking like a little break from cooking, but I already, last week I bought some stuff that I cooked, so usually what I'll do is now I'll go to the supermarket and I'll just buy some stuff and I'll cook the things I like. So I can't, you know, maybe I'll get it again one day. But I've been extra, like, busy lately, too. It's been hard to find the time to cook. So, for now, I think this is best for me. And, I can, like, make quick things like chicken and broccoli. Or, like, you know... goddamn cheeseburgers! And I can make what I want. I just buy what I want, make what I want. Chicken and rice with a little bit of broccoli in it, maybe. That's the good stuff right there. Is Red Bib expensive? It can be. That's another reason why I figured, you know what, let me stop this for now, and I can buy the stuff for a week, and it won't be as interesting. It won't have like a recipe. But I can combine my knowledge from the year and, let's say, 9 months that I did it. Like, I know how to cook now pretty well. So now I can just buy, like, stuff I want, and I'll just immediately know how to cook it. Someone said you don't make pizza and pasta. I made pizza a couple times. I know it's a meme. Pasta, I love, but I gotta take breaks from it, because that's also really heavy food. What the hell was that? But yeah, pasta with like a little like marinara sauce. You can mix it up, throw some like zucchini in there. I like that. That's good. So yeah, I mean, I know what I can make now, and I know what I like. And turns out I mostly like Brussels sprouts. By the way, Chromatic, to answer your question, yes, it was Brussels sprouts from Smashburger. So you got what I got, yes. Sorry, I'm a little late on that. Do you like butter or marinara better in your pasta? It depends on the pasta. But yeah, you could do like a butter sauce. I like marinara better. I like red sauces. Do you like capers in your pasta? I don't like capers on much, but I do like to chop them up and then put them in the butter and then use them on steak. Like, you can do shit like that.
Make us whole again.
Vinny, is fast food overrated? Jesus. I'm not really
This is Temple.
the most
The
qualified
bridge is
person
fucked.
for
I
that.
don't know what went on in there, but I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back. I'm heading for hydroponics to find Elizabeth.
I'm not so much a food snob that I don't eat fast food ever. It's easy, it's quick, it has its utility, but 9 times out of 10 I feel like crap when I eat it. Let me go back to the store. I don't know what you mean overrated, because, I mean, people eat it because it's quick, and because it's tasty. Do you like eating? It's kind of overrated. Well, yeah, you're right. It's really popular. It's so popular that everyone knows eating. But yeah, I'll stop and have a burg. I definitely have a weak spot for Taco Bell. Because I don't have any local Taco Bells, so I will, if I see one, I'm like, cheesy gordita crunch. Yes. But, you know, Changao, and you never feel good after it. So, are any of these good? Force beam? Or contact beam? Someone said I like the force gun. Well, I mean, just for variety's sake, I kind of want to get a different gun. Force gun is like a shotgun. And contact beam is a cannon. Get the contact beam then. Let's see, do I want a shotgun or a cannon? Someone said save credits. Listen, I'm having fun just experimenting with stuff. I'm gonna put the Ripper in storage. fuck is that lame shit? Was this? Yeah, it was a secondary. Vinny, I did the math, and you spent more time playing Best of the Worst on stream than you did playing Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 combined. He mean, Breath of the Wild, of course, is what we're talking about here. I went into the wrong elevator. Not 1 to 3, 1 to 5. Oh, geez, really? There's someone in chat who doesn't like Breath of the Wild. They just said they didn't like it. A couple times. Ban them. No. Come on. Of course not everyone's gonna like every game. Come on. Even Breath of the Wild. Come on. It's rare, but it's an acceptable opinion. You can have that opinion. I'm sorry you didn't enjoy it, because I loved it. It's rare, you know? It's a rare opinion. That's all. Someone had a, oh, Burn the Witch. That's a good song. I should do that during the break. Speaking of the break, I think we're gonna take the break, like, now, so that way we can get some good Mega Man 8 in. Alright, one more sequence. I mean, it killed the big lads, that cannon, so it must be powerful. Someone said Breath of the Wild has wonderfully designed overworld, but it's really lacking in pretty much everything else bar graphics. I don't even think the visuals were all that impressive in Breath of the Wild. They look good, the environments look good, but I think it's a really fun game.
To the AD.
The exploration is fun. The combat is fun.
Primary astrogation power has been rerouted. Look, I don't know about you, but I think I'm seeing things. My head's pounding still. I don't know. Just stay sharp, okay?
But I know, I know one of my friends is really into story-based games that, like, take you through a story, and he didn't like Breath of the Wild. Whereas I was able to kind of have fun making my own adventures and enjoying what was there and exploring, finding secrets, killing nerds, finding new weapons. He didn't get what he wanted. And you could raise an argument that for the amount of time you spend adventuring through the game, maybe it didn't have the most satisfying ending. But, I mean, to each their own. To each their own. Different strokes, different folks. I love Breath of the Wild. I see a lot of room for improvement with the next Zelda game, and I hope they do all that stuff. But for now, I'm gonna say that I loved the game so much, and I enjoyed streaming it. Yeah, it's just by the time you get to Ganon, he's too easy. Unless you get there, like, real early on or wherever. That's the problem I have with the game. But, I even enjoyed the DLC. The puzzles were great, for the shrines. Like, that to me was the other thing that made the game worth it. All the shrineage and the puzzles. But anyway, now I'm gonna stop playing Dead Space. I just wanted to see what that cannon was all about. Dead Space... I'm having fun with it. I like it a lot. I think there's enough variety in this game to keep me interested. I like the zero-G segments. I like the light puzzle solving. I love the atmosphere. I love the sounds. I love the enemies. I like how they're getting weirder and bigger. This is a good game. This is a good game. Is it best game ever? No. But it's damn good. And I'm happy I decided to play it because I am thoroughly entertained. Thoroughly entertained. So, good stuff. Let's do a BRB, and then... But, Vinny, if it's not the best game, it's shit. I can't, you know, I'm just sorry that people are like that. Must be hard to enjoy things. Let's take a quick break, and then I'll return with Mega Man 8, which is a game I've never played before. I don't think. But, yeah, I haven't played Mega Man 8. I played 7. And you know, I'm gonna get a BRB from 2016, and I'm gonna play a song from 2016. Stick around. Be right back.